Hello everyone, welcome to the Strategy Meeples YouTube channel. I'm Kapil, and today I'm going to be covering a replay of a Castles of Burgundy game that I played a while ago. This is a long time back, and I played this game with Mr. Gnome on Board Games Arena. So I wanted to cover this game because it has like a really funny ending. Lot of luck involved. So let's get into it. It's board number 4. I think it is like identical board, first edition. Let's find out. Let's look at the tiles. Yeah, this is the first edition identical board for both players. So both me and our opponent decide to start at the same position, which is the left over here. So we roll a 2 and a 3, our opponent with a 1 and a 3. We are player 1. There is this tile number 25, which is really strong. Okay. So I think I want to pick that up. Let's see. I would ideally want to pick up both water. Maybe it's not as useful to go for both water on this board just because your one water is all the way here, whereas the other one is all the way over here. But it can still be a good blocking move. Our opponent with a 1 and a 3, so let's see what they do with that. They definitely want this other water. And with the 1, I would probably just take a carpenter's workshop maybe. Let's see. Yep. So a 1 and a 3 for us, and a 1 and a 2 for our opponent. I definitely want to take one of these mines. I'm wondering if I just take workers and pick up a mine in this case. Seems like a good move to me. So if we do that, that would mean that our opponent would have to sell goods and take the mine from the middle if they choose to. Okay, so our opponent with a 1 and a 2. Oh yeah, they could do that. So they completed this region, which is nice. They can pick up this mine. They're not picking it up instantly because I have no way to get 2 silver right away. So they are not in any rush. Plus, it would be a really bad move if I try to block them by picking up this mine, because all my other mines are on the other side of the board. Plus, I want to go into a new round with 2 silver. Okay, so 3 and a 2 for us. Okay, so we instantly place that, get connection to that water. Our opponent with a 3 and a 3. So they pick up these pigs. We have a 3 and a 6. What do? I think we place the water right away, take these double goods. Or maybe we are debating taking that. Okay. I don't know about this. I don't know if this is the best move. It's definitely a little greedy. Yeah, but it's probably fine. Your opponent has 2 and a 6. Okay. So what do we have over here? So it's not the best die roll for us. 1 and a 5. Excuse me. So it's actually really hard for our opponent to place this water. I guess they have to take workers and then place it if they want to be player 1 into the new round. So we don't even have to place our water. We can do that. I think our opponent should place the water because they also get the stack of 3 goods. The downside to doing that is they did not have 2 silver. Well, neither did we going into the new round, but they got lucky because no good tile showed up in the middle. Plus, they rolled a 1 and a 2, so that's great. They can pick up the other water. I guess they need like 2 water because I still have a water in storage, so I could hop over them if needed. So let's see what happens. So 1 and a 2 for both of us. Okay, so we do go over them. We didn't really have to because we could have taken the other water and just held both the water and tried to make a connection and just place both the water in the last turn of this phase B. But I guess what I decided in the moment was that was more inefficient. So I decided not to do that. Okay, so a 3 and a 4 for our opponent. Two and a 5 for us. So we do end up going for the other mine. We pick up a boarding house. So we are starting to work on our region of 5 buildings now. I guess down here. Okay, so our opponent goes there. So now they have connection to water too if needed. So we take workers, spend 2 workers to place the boarding house, which is good because now I can just place this yellow tile on this spot and get a connection to the mines here. I think that's my reasoning. So this is like a turning point in the game. So we let our opponents get both the water. So that means they are going to be 2 spots ahead of us in turn order. So it's going to be hard for us to catch up to them. And they'll still keep on taking water because they need to finish this region. So we have kind of let ourselves fall behind in water. So let's see how we play this game as being always second in turn order from this point on. Okay, 2 and a 6 for us, which isn't like the best roll. I guess it's still fine. We can place the cows here and spend 2 workers and place the mine. Okay, our opponent with a 2 and a 5. It's not ideal for them. They can place the water with the 2, but then they don't want to spend so many workers to place the castle. Let's see how they want to do it. I guess they do want to do it. Okay. So it's phase C, and if we look at the score, so it's pretty even. It's only like a 6-point difference at this point. Our boards are looking little similar, I would say. They definitely have a huge lead over us on water, and we both have like 1 animal each, and we are both kind of working on one of these building regions. Nothing too exciting on the board right now, just 2 water. So they definitely want to make sure that they take one of those, probably take the mine, and maybe the cows to block us. So let's see. Okay, they decide to go for this tile number 14 instead, which is also good. So we pick up both these cows to make sure that we get a bunch of points from them, and I think we take a water here. Let's see. Maybe I decide against doing that. Okay. We go for tile number 19, which is bonuses for churches on your board. So our opponent placed that mine. I think we are... Okay, so now we are going to pick up the other cows and probably just place it. Yep. So 1 and a 5 for our opponent, 2 and a 4 for us. Okay, so they have like huge stacks of goods at this point. So not only are they like ahead in water, but they're also getting a lot of goods from the board. 2 and a 4 for us. Okay, so we take the other church because we have bonuses for it. And I think we just place it over here and pick up the remaining castle. I think that's a good move. Yep. 4 and a 6, 5 and a 6 for us. Okay, so they complete this region of 3 yellows. We complete our our cows. And what do we do with the 5? I think we just take workers with the 5. We could even go to this spot with the 5. Yeah, we just take workers. Actually, we go there. Okay. And we go for the market. Okay. Interesting. So I think my reasoning in going for the market here is that I want to make some more progress on my building, like try to finish it soon. And that'll help me get like more animals or water if needed. Okay. Our opponent with a 2 and a 6, we roll a 4 and a 6. Okay, so they take that other animal from the board, and that's a good move for them because now they're like blocking us from getting like working on this region of 3 animals. And we roll a 4 and a 6. So with the 6, I want to place the cows, and with the 4, I think I should just take workers. Okay, so if I remember correctly, phase D is where this whole game changes, and it's like really turns this game on its head, like this whole whatever we have done so far. So let's see what happens. So what is going on in phase D? So there's a lot of water on the board. There's tile number 24, which is really strong for our opponent. For us too, but we only have one type of animal right now. Still, regardless, it's a strong tile. There's tile number 1, which would mean that one of us would definitely be able to finish their region of buildings if needed. Potentially both if we go for that. There's tile number 23, which are town halls. So this tile, bonuses for that. Both of us have 0 town halls right now. So it's not that lucrative. There is one on the board, so sure it could be 4 points, but at what cost? So yeah, let's see. I won't spoil anything. Let's just go into this game. So we roll a 2 and a 4. Our opponent rolls a 4 and a 5. Okay, so they complete their mines. They pick up this tile number 24, which is really strong for them. And they actually don't get any water because there's enough water on the board where they could still compete with us on water. So they don't really need to go for it, like rush it right away. Okay. So I'm deciding what to do in this case. Okay, so we take another castle, place the other castle and take this tile number 1. And that means that we are definitely going to finish this region of buildings and potentially even this region of buildings. But just by having this tile number 24, our opponent still has a lot of points coming their way. So they roll a 1 and a 2, we roll a 4 and a 5. Okay, so now they start working on their animals. Plus it gives them connection to this region of 3 yellows to place tile number 24. We roll a 4 and a 5. Okay, so we go for a town hall and we instantly place it. Place the market and go for animals. So at this point in the game, I think I've just completely given up on water. Like I don't even want to go for this region of 1 because we are too far behind, and it's better for us if we compete on the animals rather than the water. So I think I've decided to do that. Our opponent rolls a 2 and a 3. So that means they can even block us on this sheep if they choose to. Yep. Okay, so with the 2, we take the watchtower. And I think we just place it to complete this region. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Okay. So it's funny to note that even though I have like tile number 25, I'm like given up on water. So that's just an interesting observation. Maybe it's fine to compete a little more just because I have this tile and there's like big stacks on the board right now. But I'm really focusing on my buildings and animals at this point. So 1 and a 2 for our opponent. Okay. So at this point, I guess we do take a water. Or not. So we place the sheep and take workers. Okay. Our opponent with a 4 and a 6. And okay, this is the moment where our opponent actually makes a mistake. I shouldn't call it a mistake, but they let us get away with something, and that something is going to change the fate of the game. And that is this tile number 23. I only have 1 town hall on my board right now. And what do they have? They have 0 town hall. So it would be like 0 points for them, but would still kind of bring them closer to completing their yellows before us too. And their player 1. So I think they are just thinking of going for the water in this case so that they can complete their water, which is something that I would do too in this case. Like, why would you even look at blocking this? It's only like 4 points for me. But here's where I get like really lucky. So let's see how this game moves. Okay, so they place that, pick up a water. We take that, and with the 1, I think we should probably just be placing yellow tile number 1, I think. But I guess we take a water, place the water. Okay. It's also good. Okay, here we go. Phase E of the game, and look at that. Yeah, I don't think I've had any other game where I've seen something like this. There's 1 town hall, 2 town hall, 3 town hall, 4 town hall, and I just picked up a town hall bonus. It's, yeah, like what are the odds of that happening? I could probably calculate it, but I don't want to do it right now. But that is insane. And on top of that, I also got tile number 1. So both these tiles and all these town halls on the board, I think that is really lucky. And all of the same type of animal I have. It's probably the luckiest game I've played of castles. There is a lot of luck involved in all the games up to some extent, but this is just crazy. Okay, so 6 and a 6 for our opponent. 1 and a 5 for us. Okay, so they are definitely looking to block us on the sheep, which makes sense because they want to complete their animals before us. And yeah, we definitely need the town hall. I think we have already gone over that. I think I decide to go for the castle because that's going to give me the castle completion bonus before our opponent. So I'm prioritizing that maybe. Okay, our opponent with the 1 and a 2, we roll a 1 and a 3. So in this case, I am going to go and say that if I was them, I should be just taking up both the town halls from the board away from me. It's a huge benefit for me if I get my hands on these town halls. So I should not be letting if I was them, I shouldn't be letting me get away with these town halls. I would just even if there's no use for them, just discard them. Like, you have everything you need. But they also need the water, but there's no easy way for me to block them on water. I would just take away these town halls if I can. So they sell goods and they are going for their water. So they are still very confident in their plan that their bonuses are going to be more than ours. But this is just too many points. If I get all 3 of the town halls over here, imagine that. And that is exactly what we do. So we place a town hall, we place the castle, we pick up a town hall, and we pick up another town hall. Okay, so 4 and a 6 for our opponent, 1 and a 2 for us. And plus I have this stack of 4 goods too that I can sell. So points wise, we are both kind of even right now. How many points does our opponent have coming for them? They have 1, 2, 3, 4 types of animals. So they have 16 points. They have none of the watchtowers. So that's all. They have 16 points coming. And we have, if we do sell these stack of 4 goods, we have 7 points from tile number 25. From tile number 19, we have 8 points. From tile number 23, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 points. So what is that? 31? 31 points. So that's a lot more than them. So yeah, I think at this point the game is decided. I think this yellow tile number 1 was huge for us. Because if we don't get this tile, then there's no point in getting the bonus for the town hall, because we cannot place any of them. We wouldn't even have been able to complete this region of buildings. Okay, so 4 and a 6 for them. Just taking a lot of goods now, focusing on their water. 1 and a 2. I think I should just sell the 2 and take workers with the 1. Yep. 4 and a 6 for us. That is great. 2 and a 4 for them. Okay, so they are also selling a lot of goods. Okay, and we take that mine with the other 4, complete our buildings. Last turn of the game, so 3 and a 4 for them. I think they can just sell the 3, maybe take workers with the 4, something like that. Okay, so they end the game at 165 without bonuses. And we are at 165 without bonuses. Think we just take workers, place the mine. And that is it. We are at 172, but like we discussed earlier, our bonuses are way more than them. So that should mean that it's actually not that more, but yeah, we win the game by how many points? 8 and 7, so 15 points. So yeah, that is crazy. They got 16 points from their yellow tiles, we got 31. But just the fact that we were able to get both this knowledge tile number 1 and tile number 23, and the last round had so many town halls, like just so many. We got really lucky. Without it, just without tile number 1, I lose this game. So I think this tile number 1, knowledge tile number 1 was worth, let's calculate how many points it was. Tile number 1 was, we were able to place 3 town halls and this get 3 bonuses from that. So that is 12 points, I would say. Get my region of 5 buildings done. So that is 15, 16, 17 points for that. Get my building bonus for completing all the buildings. That's 5 points for that. Yeah, so what is this? 29 and 5. 34. 34 points just by this one yellow tile. So that is crazy. But yeah, this is a really interesting game I wanted to cover. You don't usually see stuff like this. Like, you do get really lucky, but I think this is just really funny to me how it worked out for us. Because our opponent had a really strong game too. They completed... what did they complete? They completed the mines, animals, and water before us. And they sold 15 goods, so that's a lot. But just with this combo, we were able to get past it. But yeah, thanks for joining. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.